to build a bridge to peace if you're unsure of the foundation. Now, we have written right on the website of the Tri-Faith, under recommended reading, care brochures, i.e., if you want to learn about Islam, care is the place to go. When the Tri-Faith announced their gala groundbreaking, they hosted the then president of ISNA, Ingrid Mattson. What I don't understand is that is clearly a recognition. That is clearly a tie. Likewise, when you go onto the website and it discusses the partners, the heads of each of these legs of the Tri-Faith stool, you have the Episcopal Diocese, you have the Reformed Jews, and then you have listed ISNA. That, to me, appears to be a tie, and it's a tie that troubles us given the documentation that we have seen, which is readily available on the website of the FBI, that ISNA was neck deep in the Holy Land Foundation money laundering trial. That's our problem. That's what we are trying to gain the transparency of. We asked the Tri-Faith, they quit talking to us. That's why we're asking you. You're the only one I know. But now, that's all right. We're gonna get back to you in just a second.
I'm not happy, but let me answer, I guess.
Hold on, it's all right.
What do you want me to say that will make you happy?
I would like you, if you would, this would make me happy. Given the fact, and it is a fact, a well-documented fact, that there is documented evidence that ISNA and CARE were involved in the funding of terrorism.
When?
In the mid-2000s and early 2000s.
Okay.
There's documented evidence of this. Given that, will you say tonight publicly that you don't feel that terror funders should have a place at the Tri-Faith table?
Oh, what I can tell you, if ISNA and CARE keep doing business in this country, obviously our federal government did not see anything wrong with what they're doing, or...
That's a dodge. That's a dodge.
Sir,
now that's a dodge, Doctor.
Sir, I'm not here to defend ISNA or CARE. I'm here supposedly to build bridges of peace, and I'm being here acknowledged as somebody who supports terrorism or ISNA or they were involved with Hamas.
And
I
he
think
is
that's
right,
inappropriate, and that's unfair, and that's really naive, to be honest with you.
You're right.
So if I'm representing ISNA or CARE, ask me that question, and I will give you an answer. But what I can tell you is Tri-Faith. I mean, if I tell you I was on the board of Tri-Faith for 3 years, you want to take my word for it, or maybe I'm just saying it to entertain these good people, there is no external influence of any group on the Tri-Faith and specifically on the Institute, which is the Islamic partner of the Tri-Faith.
I will take your word for that. Let's move on to the next questions. Doctor?
Well, I wouldn't take his word for it because it's called Taqiyya, T-A-Q-I-Y-Y-A, and you know, and you can snicker. I frankly find it's so sickening how you snicker so condescendingly up on the stage while Christians are being massacred by your co-religionists, and you should be up here. You should be up here apologizing that there is an Islamic theology that you're a part of, that your co-religionists are quoting and referring to while they're massacring Christians and kidnapping Nigerian Christian girls. So I don't know why you're up here snickering and saying how, oh, Christians are trying to understand Islamic doctrine, then at the same time admitting that you're not a scholar. I just think that a person that's part of a religion that's engaged in jihad, and at the moment, the mass murder that we see ISIS committing and everywhere in the Middle East in the name of the Arab Spring, which is actually the Arab winter, that you should be apologizing to us in terms of what your co-religionists are doing. Secondly, and I don't find anything funny about it. I don't find anything funny about Nigerian girls being gang raped because Boko Haram finds inspiration and sanction in their Islamic theological text to do that to Christian girls. And you should be denouncing Boko Haram and denouncing the Islamic theology that serves as a foundation to what they do. Now, why this is a problem? Explanatory memorandum discovered during the Holy Foundation trial. It was discovered in 2004. It was written in 1991. The explanatory memorandum discusses the Muslim Brotherhood's objective. It's a Muslim Brotherhood document. It explains and details how they need to destroy our society from within. This is the Muslim Brotherhood saying it, not us. This is the Muslim Brotherhood's document. Also the project, the document that was written by the Muslim Brotherhood in 1982. They discuss destroying this society from within. And the explanatory memorandum names these front groups. It names them. And that's why CARE was named in the Holy Land Foundation trial. So therefore, if the Muslim Brotherhood has an objective to infiltrate this society and to deceive us and destroy us from within, surely we're allowed to be concerned when these mosques or other institutions are being built in our society in the name of peace and interfaith communication.